Warm up nice and simple, not super complicated. I'm just going to do some high knees in place. You can do jumping jacks. You can do really whatever you want to do. Just driving those knees up. My neighbors think I'm crazy. It's all good. So, I'm going to do some butt kicks, and how I'm going to do this, I'm going to actively pull my heel to my butt using my hamstrings. Okay, so I don't want to just flail. I want to actively use those hamstrings to drive my heels to my butt. Oh, I got a big message. Can you guys not hear me? Oh, no. Well, that's fun, Bob. Little ponies. No, thank you. So, all right, I'm going to go high knees again. We turn it up a little bit, add a little pop to it. One of my younger clients yesterday showed me this guy. It's like, oh, that looks awful. So we're gonna do that. Again, just trying to get our heart rate up a little bit. It's working for me. Okay, I'm gonna do those butt kicks again. Again, I'm actively pulling with my hamstring. I'm not just flailing. If you want to run with it, you can. Like I said, I'm just not into that today. And then we're gonna go cook squat. So I'm gonna roll down into it, get my heels on the ground, and raise up. I've talked about this a couple times in workouts, but I'm rolling down, and then as I start dropping my butt, I'm really trying to keep those heels on the ground. So you're gonna do 5 cook squats. And if y'all can't hear me, make sure you tell me in the comments. I can't see that far, but I can see when a new one comes up. So if I need to talk louder, let me know. We all know I can. So we're gonna do Spider-Man. So this front foot is nice and flat. I'm gonna rotate that inside hand up, step back. That front foot is flat. Rotate. We're gonna do 3 each side. Just warming up. We're not going crazy yet. Not gonna go crazy at all today, but 3 each side. I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna do heel taps. So from that down dog position, I'm gonna rock my feet. So I'm pushing in the ground, getting my butt nice and high, and then I'm pedaling those feet, stretching the backs of my legs and my calves. Right. One more time, we're gonna do that cook squat. So you got 5 of those. Opening up the hips, chest up nice and tall. You can alternate which hand comes up first. A fun fact, I have not done this workout in full before, so I have no idea how long it will be, but usually my workouts, sorry, Ralph's mad at something, are 45, 50 minutes, so just a heads up. There's nothing over there, by the way. So Spider-Mans, and you can stay here and do your heel taps. I just wanted to show you that first set. All right, shake that out. Sip of water if you want it. You done, buddy? All right. Oh, hold on just a second. Might actually want the workout. So warm up, check. Now we've got squats and step up. So we're gonna pull our chair out. If your chair is higher than mine and you want to squat lower, then you don't have to use the chair. The chair is just, like I said, a prop to show you how we can use some stuff around the house. So for the squats, we're gonna do 10 squats. I'll do it from the side-ish. so you can see. So I'm gonna posture up, I'm gonna sit back and down. And from here, I wanna try to pick my feet up if I'm using the chair. If not, just do 10 squats. I'm gonna pick my feet up without rocking back. So I'm gonna activate my quads, pick my feet up and stand up. Sit back and down, pick my feet up to stand up. If I wanna make this more difficult, I can add a hop. Okay, we've got 10. I'm not gonna add the hop for this first set. 5, 6, try not to rock back when you pick those feet up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, so 10 squats, and then we're gonna do our step ups. All right, so again, hopefully you've got a nice sturdy chair. You want your entire chair, or entire foot on the chair. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna drive up and back down. We're gonna keep this foot up here. We're gonna do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. This isn't a leg heavy workout. All right, so don't expect a whole lot of legs today. I'm just gonna do some. 4, one more. 5, just gonna do some legs. I did a lot of legs yesterday, and at home in body weight workouts, it's pretty easy to figure out how to do squats, lunges, and step ups. So the focus today will be on different things you can do for your upper body at home. Let's do one more. I lost count. It happens when I talk. So now we're gonna do those squats again, all right? So I'm gonna sit back and down. Again, pick your feet up and stand up nice and tall. Pick them up, stand up nice and tall. If you'd like to get lower, just don't use the chair and give me regular squats, okay? Your choice, it's your body and your workout. I'm just giving direction. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna do those step ups, 5 each side. I'm driving through my heel, and I can bring this other foot up if I feel comfortable. If you're not comfortable with that, you need more balance, then you can just leave that other foot here and stand all the way up. We still want to get full extension on that stable leg. 4, 5. 5 each side, and I'll post the workout in the comments for those that are not doing it with me and want to watch it later, so that you ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's a guy in the group yet, but so you guys can watch it at another time and know what's happening, okay? 3 sets, so last set for this, I'm gonna sit all the way down and up. I'm gonna add a little hop this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. All right, I'm gonna do those step ups. Big breath, drive up, bring that other foot up if you can. Try not to use that back foot a whole lot, so I'm gonna lean into the chair and then drive through this stable leg. Makes it a little more difficult, which is great. It's our last set. It's a little more difficult. It's totally okay. Got 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5. Good. All right, shake that out. Nice little warm up continued. You see where we are? All right. So next, we're gonna do hip extensions with our feet up on the chair, and then some sit-ups. So I don't quite have enough room to show you both of these at once. So I'm gonna show you the hip extensions first. Gimme. I'm gonna show you the hip extensions first, and then I'll need to move the chair to show you the sit-ups so I don't knock myself out, okay? So hip extensions, you're gonna get in a position where your feet can be up on the chair, all right? And then I want 90-degree angle, so right angle at your knee and your hip. Okay, from there, you're gonna drive your heels into the ground and squeeze your glutes to pick up your booty. So my abs are tight, and I'm gonna drive up. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Don't go yet, I'm gonna show you the sit-ups. Okay, and then you're gonna come here, I might can do it here, and you're gonna touch the ground and come all the way up and touch the chair. All right, so if you did workout number 1, they're very similar to the spread eagle sit-ups. All right, nextly, if I move just a hair, I don't think I'll knock myself out. If I do, somebody knows where I live on this thing and they can come get me. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do 10. So abs tight, drive up. If you wanna make this more difficult, you can take the hands up. If that's still not hard enough for you, squeeze at the top for 2 to 3 seconds and then back down. Like I said, I did pretty extensive leg workout yesterday, so this is a great thing to keep me from being too sore. I'm not gonna make it super difficult for myself today. You can make it harder if you would like. 9, 10. Good, and then keep my feet outside the chair. I'm gonna tap the ground behind me and tap the chair. We got 10. 6. Really try to use your abs and not your neck. 10. Good, and then we're gonna go back to the hip extensions. Okay, so abs nice and tight and drive up. Abs tight and drive up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, yeah. Those are sore from yesterday, for sure. Again, if you want to make that harder, add a pause at the top. You can always make things more difficult by adding time to them. So time under tension is what creates strength. So if you ever are doing any of this body weight stuff, do it slower or hold it in a difficult position, and that will make it more difficult if you don't have weights to make it harder. 9, 10. Good. Last set, so we're gonna do 3 sets of this. Okay. So core is nice and tight. Once again, I don't want to do this with my back arched. I want to keep my abs nice and tight. I'm gonna drive up, squeezing my glutes. That's my booty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I'm going to tap the ground behind us. We're going to tap the chair. 10 of them. 1, 2. If you want to make this one harder, you could come down slower. 3. And come up just fine. And come down slower. 4. I'm going to come down tempo. I'm going to shoot up as fast as I can, which gets harder the harder I hold that tempo on the way down. 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, ladies. So, sip of water again. Like I said, it's not a super intense workout. Now we're gonna take it into some upper body stuff. So, just want to check in. Can everyone hear me? How are we doing? Is everyone okay out there? If you wouldn't mind taking a moment and commenting so I know you're alive. This also gives us all a chance to catch up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Great. All right, we got one. Might not be alive is what I'm doing. Might not stay the whole time. Okay, that's okay. You can watch the rest of it later. This next part is gonna be, oh, there we go. So this next part is gonna be more of like showing you what you can do with some things around the house, aka, oops, sorry, a chair. All right. So first thing I want to do is chest press with my chair. So you'll have to figure out how to hold yours. It took me a couple minutes, well, seconds of playing with this, see how I want to hold it. And I think I'm going to hold it like this, and then the second set I'll change it around, and I'm just going to keep playing with it on different ways I can press it up. Okay, so I'm going to be here. So chest press, and again, you can just face me. It's just not a great visual if I do that. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to hold on to the chair in a nice sturdy position. You can have my elbows touch the ground. My back is flat. I'm going to press all the way up. You're going to do 15. Again, if I want to make this more difficult, I can come down slower, and I can just squeeze more muscles. So the more I think about what muscles I'm training and how difficult I can make this, the more it's going to burn. So I'm trying to work my arms and my chest here. So if I think about those things engaging while I'm working, it makes it more difficult. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oh yeah, we're doing 15, 14, 15. Good. Now, my neighbors didn't think I was crazy before. So now we're gonna do a row with the chair. So, and again, you're gonna need to take a second and play with how you need to hold it. I did practice these parts prior to, so now I don't remember, but I did. So I'm gonna be here. Try this. So chest up, shoulders back. So when I do a row, I want to try to get my upper body as parallel to the floor as I can. So I'm gonna have the foot that's not holding the chair. I'm gonna sit back. And from here, I can put my hand on my knee, and I want to try to keep my back nice and flat. I'm going to drive my elbow to the ceiling. Now, your chair might touch the ground, or maybe you can't figure out how to get it far enough away from you. You can hold something else, or you can even do just body weight here, and I'm driving up. As long as I'm squeezing all my muscles, I can still get this effect. All right. So again, chest up, shoulders back. I'm going to drive the elbow to the ceiling and back down. We're gonna do 15, 3, 4. Also gonna burn that front leg a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you start to come up tall, remember to keep the upper body parallel to the floor. 15. See if it matters which way the chair faces. No, doesn't make a big difference. So, and again, you can play with whatever works for you and your object that you're holding, okay? 6, you got 15 each side. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm feeling it in my back, so something's working. 14, 15. Good. So 15 each side, and then we're gonna go overhead press. So I'm gonna take a kneeling position for this, especially if you're inside. You may wanna take a kneeling position, okay? So, and again, you're gonna need to play with what's best for holding your chair. I decided earlier that this was for me, all right? So you can see what's best for you. Obviously, this is not the best view. I guess I can go sideways. So I'm here, all right? So I'm kneeling. I'm gonna bring this to my chest and come all the way up. Got 15 of these. If your chair is too heavy for this, then you can also do this with body weight. So I'm here, I'm gonna lock it in. So I'm really fighting myself to push and pull. Or I can grab something that's not as heavy as your chair, all right? So, got 15 reps, keeping that core nice and tight. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right, we're gonna do that 3 times. I'm gonna check and see. Oh, still here, you can hear me, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the chest press. So again, however you held it before. All right, I'm gonna flip it around. So I'm just gonna drive up and back down. Again, use your muscles against yourself. Ten, 11, 12. And we got 15, 14, 15. Good. Something a little different, ladies. I know it's a little cumbersome and not super smooth, but we're trying new things, having fun during quarantine. You don't have to be serious all the time. We've got 15 of these. Really trying to activate these muscles here. So if you're feeling this in your shoulder too much, really want you to think about how you can maybe go lower with your trunk and drive that elbow back and activate here versus here. All right, so try to drive that elbow back and pinch those muscles between your shoulder blades versus your traps, especially for during this high stress time. We already have enough tension in our traps. We don't want to make that worse. So we got 15. We're really trying to feel it between those shoulder blades. 15. So chest up, shoulders back. Driving. Should feel this low in your mid back. So mid back, not low, but mid. If I'm feeling it in my upper back, again, that probably means I need to make my trunk more parallel to the floor. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're gonna go overhead. So again, however you need to hold your chair, I'm gonna bring it to my chest, all the way up. If you've got a chair you can't get in that position with, that's fine. You can also, you're still gonna get plenty of work if you just go from here up. So if this is where you are, that's fine too. Okay, so whatever works best for you and your chair. Okay, mine's just much more stable this way. 5. Keep your core nice and tight. Chest up tall. I'm engaging my glutes and my core, so abs and ass. 14, 15. Don't know about you, but my chair got a little heavy on that one. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. So shake that out. Do what you need to. One more time. We're gonna do our chest press, our rows, and our overhead press. Okay? So I'm gonna get in my position for chest press. Abs tight, and drive up. Pull it down. I've got 15 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to go slow on these last 5. 11. I'm going to go super slow on the way down. 12. 13. 14, super slow, letting it burn just a little bit. 15. Good. And then up for our rows. So chest up, shoulders back. I'm gonna drive that elbow behind me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chest up tall, abs tight. 13, 14, 15. Ralph, say hi. Making my brain work, flipping the chair around. Sorry. Here we go. Other side. We got 15. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, come on, 13, 14, 15. Good. We're gonna go to that overhead press. So abs nice and tight. I don't want to be arching. Okay, so core locked in, driving all the way up. We got 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lock in that core. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. 13, 14, 15. Good, ladies. All right. It was fun, simple, burns a little bit, but not overly exhausting, which is nice, considering most of y'all have children at home and the rest of us still have work to do, okay? So, shake that out, sip of water. Yes, I'm drinking out of a straw. I really enjoy it. Leave me alone. So, next, we're gonna do dips on the chair, all right? And then shoulder taps. So you don't need the chair for that. But I'm obviously going to want it done a very specific way. If you've done shoulder taps with me before, you should already know this, okay? So I'm going to start with my dips. So I'm going to do 12 dips, and it's going to be 12 total shoulder taps. Okay, so 12 dips. I'm going to put my hands like this on the chair, so my wrist is facing the chair, right? So I'm not all twisted up here. So my fingers are facing me. I'm here. I want my butt close to the chair versus way out here. And my goal is to get a good bend at the elbow, all right? Got 12, 2, 3. Try to shoot those elbows back towards the chair instead of out to the side. You're gonna feel that more in your tricep, which is the point. 5, 6, 7, bend that elbow. 8, don't shoot forward here. Try to go straight down. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then we're gonna go to our shoulder taps. So when I do this, I wanna hold a solid plank. So my hands are directly below my shoulders. I've locked in my core. I'm gonna take my feet a little bit wider. I'm gonna press into my left hand and both of my feet in order to raise the right. The more ground force I create, so the harder I press into the limbs that are on the ground, the less I'm gonna wiggle. Gonna do 6 each side, 12 total. 11, 12. All right, 6 each side, 12 total. You want to try to stay still with those, so don't speed through those. Go nice and slow. Your goal is to get a burn in the abs and the arms, both of which are happening for me. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the dips. Got 12. I'm gonna sit down and up. 2, drive those elbows back towards the chair. Get a big bend. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we're gonna go into those shoulder taps. So roll those shoulders back, shake it out. Nice solid plank position. And we're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, lock in that core, 6. Whew. One more time, ladies. Big breath in, big breath out. Sorry, swipe my nose on my shirt live. Sorry about that. All right, dips again. Moving on. Last set, okay? Really try to work on your form here. Don't let those elbows get crazy. So the tighter I stay tucked in here, the more work I'm gonna do on those triceps, which again is the point of this exercise. 5, if you need more support, you can use those legs a little bit. If you need less support, you take those legs farther away from you. 10, 11, 12. All right, and then we're gonna go to that plank. The shoulder taps. All right, so I'm locked in, belly button to spine, squeezing my abs and my glutes. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Stay locked in. 5, 5. Keep those abs tight. 6, 6. Good job. All right, we're gonna take the chair to the side. We're gonna do a couple of quick abs and then we'll be done, okay? So the chair goes out of our way. I'm gonna bring this all the way out. Again, you don't need the mat, but if you want it, my hardwood floors or porch is not that comfortable, so the mat helps, okay? So we're gonna do 2 quick ab exercises. So toe touches, feet up in the air. I'm gonna reach up, touch my toes. I really wanna bring this for my lower abs. So I'm squeezing and I'm pushing my back into the ground. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of these, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And then we're gonna do, it's called a dead bug, all right? So we're gonna go, again, super slow. I'm gonna bring my knees up. I'm gonna screw that spine into the ground. So my entire spine is locked into the floor. I'm pressing it in, all right? I'm gonna be bent here, my arms out in front of me. I'm gonna go slowly with opposites. Now I'm not letting my spine come off the ground. I'm engaging my core a little bit by having that head up. If that hurts your neck, just take your head down. It's not that big of a difference, okay? Locking in that core, moving nice and slow. 3, 4, don't let that back leave the ground. If you're doing this correctly, you'll feel a burn. 6 or 7, 8, lock in that core. Put that spine on the ground. 9, got 1 more each side. 10. Okay, if you're not feeling that, make sure you really lock in that low back, okay? We're gonna do those toe touches again. So I'm here, feet up in the air. I'm gonna crunch up, just gonna do 2 sets here. So nice and slow. 2, feel that burn. 3, 4, if you need some support for your head, you can put your hands behind your head. Just make sure you're not yanking with your hands. I'm still coming from my abs here, only from my core. That may limit how high you can come up, and that's fine. 10, good. We're gonna do those dead bugs again. So I'm gonna start my feet up in the air, knees up in the air. I'm gonna really screw that back into the ground. I'm gonna go super slow. 1, 1, 2. Ooh, it's already burning. 2, 3, 3. Keep that back into the ground. 4, If you need to shorten your movement, so bend your knees more or just take your feet to here, then you can do that. If you're really not able to keep that back into the ground, then you need to adjust, or you can not move your hands and just do your legs, okay? The goal is to keep that spine screwed into the floor. If you're up here doing this, you're not gonna feel this in your abs. So really try to lock in that core. 8, 8, 9, 9, woo, 10, 10. Good. I'm gonna come over this way for a cobra stretch. So I can stretch out those abs. Oh. I'm gonna rock back and stretch. Child's pose.